CBS News estimates more than 2,000 people have been arrested at pro-Palestinian protests and at colleges throughout the nation over the past 3 weeks. The clashes between police and protesters have escalated in recent days, from California to Washington, D.C. Here in New York City, the NYPD arrested over 50 people Friday morning on the campuses of NYU and the New School. The NYPD also says that they are now investigating an accidental firing of an officer's weapon during the large protest inside a Columbia University building on Tuesday. CBS News correspondent Lilia Luciano joins us now near the campus of New York University for more. Lilia, we can see some flags and people assembled behind you. Before we get into what's happening there, let's start off with what we know about the NYPD's investigation into this accidental discharge of a weapon at Columbia.
You know, Lana, when I learned of that discharge, I kept thinking of what Mayor Eric Adams told me about the need for police to intervene in the campuses. He kept talking about the threats of outside agitators, how the priority of the NYPD and of the universities is to keep students safe. And I asked him, does that include the protesters? And he said, especially the protesters. So, of course, when this news comes out of this accidental firing, there's been a great deal of scrutiny and people demanding, answers. There were no weapons found inside Hamilton Hall other than small, I think like pocket knives, I think a bat or club or something like that. But the way that people have framed this is, look, this is the way that we protest. Of course, people understand that they're going to be arrested when the police comes in.
As we hear the protesters behind you, and it's making some of this conversation a little bit difficult, talk to us about why arrests were made Friday morning and what are you seeing there now?
So what we're seeing now is a protest that's been happening not for too long. This was planned, and as you can see, people are holding signs and chants. This is, of course, not just students. It's in solidarity with the students and, of course, people raising awareness about the war in Gaza. The negotiations that have been happening in campuses are quite interesting. I mean, every school here in New York, from Columbia to NYU to CCNY to the New School, have all had these negotiations between the demands of the students and the administration. Once they reach an impasse, then the school tells the students, you have X amount of time to clear the encampment, and the students refused because they didn't agree to the demands that they were asking. And then the universities have called for NYPD. In some cases, there have been more concerning actions from the students, like the occupying of the Hamilton Hall, which, of course, laws are broken, and that's when police go in. In other cases, it's been the university requesting for police to come in to clear the encampment. The students that police give students an opportunity to leave. Those who don't then are arrested, and so on and so forth. But what I wanted to bring up, I just had a conversation with a student from Brown University. At Brown, the students succeeded at getting the university to establish a date when they will have a vote on the divestment that they are asking for. At New School, the university said, well, we'll establish a date to discuss whether to have a vote. And of course, the students found that's not enough. At Brown, what I asked the student was, what do you think worked? And he told me, look, on the one hand, this has been a negotiation that's happened for a long time. There were arrests starting in November. On the other hand, there has been all of this what they feel like support from universities across the country. And so it's not just the pressure that the students are putting on campus, but the students here at NYU, the students at Columbia, the students at UCLA, the students across the country. And so what he feels is that amount of protest, that amount of voices asking for something similar from their own universities kind of came together in a way to put more pressure. So it's like an exponential effect that he hopes is going to take. Look, the university hasn't agreed to divest, but it has agreed to vote on divestment. And so that was something that the students considered a victory. They cleared the encampment.
All right. Lilia, thank you.